In today's video, I'm going to show you the bandwagon effect and what it really means for your business and why do people choose other businesses instead of yours. Now, the truth is the best product doesn't always win. It's the most trusted one. And you've most probably heard this 1,000 times before. But the thing is, once you understand the bandwagon effect, you'll see why trust and proof beat features every single time. So I've attached a few visuals so you can visualize and understand what this thing is behind this. So the bandwagon effect is basically the tendency to do or believe things because many other people do or believe the same. So you got to choose a side. And here's a graph that is quite interesting that really explains the bandwagon effect to a T. That is basically, it goes into 3 stages: awareness, mainstream, and fades out. It's the launch, it's the big launch, and then all of a sudden it gets the media's attention. Now everyone is jumping into it. You see it on TikTok, on Facebook, whatever. The attention is there. Then it's the enthusiasm, then the rapid adoption. Everyone starts utilizing this. Everyone starts buying this product. It goes crazy all around social media. Then it's at an all-time high. It's at a peak, and then all of a sudden it returns to normal. Now that has happened a million times before. You keep on seeing this happening all over and over again. And it's the psychological phenomenon in which people do something primarily because other people are doing it. And that is what the bandwagon effect really is. So, and that is quite a big and important thing when it comes to business, because people want social proof. People join into something. So have you ever walked past 2 restaurants? One is empty and the other one is full, without even checking the menu? And you probably choose the one with the crowd. Why? Because humans copy what others do. It feels safer. And remember, the brain is a sneaky thing. It wants to play it safe all the time. It doesn't want to take risks. It wants to belong. So that's the psychology of social proof. And once you see it, you'll notice it everywhere. So you visit the website and you compare it to your own. You see this guy over here has thousands of social proof. People left testimonials. You have text testimonials, video testimonials. Then there's you. Your product might be better, but he has the testimonials. He has the proof. And it's exactly like this. You see a restaurant, one is empty, one is not. You're going to go to this one because maybe the food is better. They know something you don't. So you really need to keep that in mind, because social proof is king. Now, what is social proof exactly? Social proof is our brain's shortcut for decision making. So instead of analyzing every single choice, we look at what other people are doing. If others buy it, laugh at it, trust it, or recommend it, we assume it must be good. And it's not always rational, but it is human. Robert Cialdini, in his book Influence, called it one of the 6 key principles of persuasion. Now, the importance of social proof in marketing is high recommendations, review reliance, seeking referrals, building trust, and boost credibility. Do you see, as we progress through this, you understand that you've always known that social proof is the most important thing. But now you actually see a little bit behind the scenes, the Goldwagon effect, the restaurants. You see how it visually affects you, because you are a victim to this. I am a victim to this. We all are. But you never saw it in this light before. And here's some real world examples that's kind of interesting. So, example 1, sitcoms and laugh tracks. So have you ever noticed how old sitcoms, even today's modern sitcoms, have laugh tracks over them? Sometimes it's like this weird scene, someone presses a button, there's a laugh track, but it's not really that funny. It's supposed to be funny, but the laugh track is on. Now, even if a joke isn't that funny, hearing others laugh make you more likely to laugh. That's social proof in action. Social proof again, and you didn't even notice that this is actually social proof. Example 2, bestsellers. You walk into a bookstore and see a table labeled bestsellers. You instantly think those books are worth reading, even though you know nothing about. That is social proof in its own way. Then on Amazon, would you buy the product with 5 stars and 2,000 reviews, or the one with no reviews? Even if the second one is better, your brain takes the safer option because the other one has social proof that is shaping your decision. People already tried that. People already had results, or people already like that. Like I said, even though your product is better, it doesn't matter. You need the social proof because it helps people shape their decisions. And also, why do videos with millions of views keep getting more views? Because we think if millions already watch this, it must be worth my time too. It's just how it goes. That is affiliation. We'll talk about this later. Now, here's just a quick graph that I put in to show you how this whole system basically works. And this part right here is actually the interesting part. So our brains evolved to survive in groups. It's called affiliation, like I just told you. So if everyone in your tribe ate a certain berry or avoided a certain animal, copying them increased your chance of survival. That ancient wiring that counts back thousands of years still drives modern choices today. It never changed. Our brains are still the same. And psychologists call this the herd instinct. We feel safer doing what the crowd is doing, even if it's irrational. Now, this is the part that really affects the whole decision making. Remember, there's two parts in the brain. It's the amygdala, the emotional side, and then it's the logical side, that's the prefrontal cortex. Now, these two play together along, and this also ties in to how you shape and how you react and how you want to be part of this big thing. The one thing that went straight into my mind when thinking of this bandwagon effect was actually vaping. It's just something that took off. It started with this big mods and stuff, and then it moved into disposables, and it's just everywhere. Although some people don't even like it, they just do it because it's cool. Everyone is doing it. It might mean something. And it's not good for your health, but people still do it. Even children today are doing it in schools and stuff because it's cool. Everyone else is doing it, and that is social proof. So do you see, it's not actually just a piece of text on your website stating, "He helped me with X and Y." It's something much more deeper, but social proof really creates the next flow. Now, positive and negative slides. So positive, social proof helps us make quick decisions without overthinking it. It saves time, it reduces risk, and often points us in the right direction. This is also connected to loss aversion actually. If you haven't watched that video yet, make sure to do that. It's this video on my page. And this also dives into, we as humans tend to value something that we lose more than what we gain. That's just how our brains are wired. So yeah, definitely jumped into that. So the positive, social proof helps us make quick decisions without overthinking. And negative, it can trick us. Just because something is popular doesn't mean it's true or good. Think about fake reviews, hype-driven products, or trends that fade overnight. And that exactly for me is like seeing vaping. It's a negative trend. Hyper-driven products. So how to really spot this into your life. So here's the challenge for you. Over the next few weeks, notice when you're being influenced by social proof. Choosing a restaurant because it's busy. Watching a show because everyone is talking about it. Liking a post just because it already has 1,000 likes. The more you notice, the more aware you become of how this hidden force shapes your daily decisions. So that's the power of social proof in a nutshell. People copy what others do. It's simple, it's ancient, it comes back a few thousand years ago, and it's one of the strongest forces in human behavior. Now that you know it, you'll see it everywhere. And once you're aware of it, you can decide, am I choosing because I want to or because everyone else already did? And I really hope this also opens up something inside your head. Because social proof has always been a thing. It's always been there. You know it. You've seen it on social media. You've seen it on every single thing in the world. But now you understand the reason why and the reason behind it. And you're being influenced on a daily basis and you didn't even notice it. Social proof is far more worth than money is. Now, when you're just beginning a business, the only thing you want to do is you want to get clients, but people don't trust you yet because they haven't seen any social proof yet. And a lot of times people I myself did this. I got a quick freelance project. They paid me peanuts, like let's say for example $5, $10 to do the job. And then I did it. I went on, say thank you. But the thing is, money is nothing when you're starting out. It's all about social proof, because that will bring in the money. So that $10 that you received is nothing. If you ask for a testimonial instead and you did the work for free, that is worth like $1,000, $2,000 just there. Social proof. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you stayed until the end, like now, you're part of the 1% in the world that really wants to make a difference and that really wants to grow and help others. So if you enjoyed this, please spread some love on this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Awesome. Bye bye.